Good morning, Swansea. Good morning, Zord. How are we doing? I think my new live time is gonna be 9 a.m. because like I'm only trading first or Valley Gap, and honestly, nobody be joining at like 8:45. Like not nobody, but like it'd be too early. You know what I mean? Like for what I'm doing. What's up, Av? I think my new live time is gonna be 9 a.m. because like for what I'm doing, like I think 8:45 is too early. So what up, Bash? How you doing, yo? Yo, y'all know what I'm really waiting for? I'm waiting for what's it called again? Yeah. I'm waiting for Thursday, I think it is. Yeah, Thursdays for when this Battlefield 6 yeah, for when this Battlefield 6 beta drops again, bro. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know if any of y'all play it, but Thursday, I think it is. Yeah, Thursdays for when this Battlefield 6 yeah, for when this Battlefield 6 beta drops. Chilling at home, looking at all-time highs. Yeah, definitely. Let me start doing my analysis. All right, so yeah, all right, you guys already know top down, right? If you check ES on the monthly, you'll see we're near the previous month high. That's most likely where we're going, right? I'm actually noticing that ES didn't tap into this monthly gap here. I want to see if NQ did. Okay, NQ didn't, so there's not a monthly SMT. Let me just check with YM though. Okay, so ironically, there is a monthly SMT at that monthly fair value gap, so that's funny, right? Damn, bro, I don't know why. I'm like, I don't even be sick during the day. Like, I be sick when I'm at home. Like, whatever, man. All right. Obviously, we took previous week high and we're near all-time highs on NQ. Like, it's literally like right there. Let me just mark it out. So that's 100% our draw on liquidity. We checked ES. It's the same story. No SMT at the previous week high. Check YM. It's not the same story, but we're ignoring the SMT. Like it's like it's we're 100% going for all times at least highs at least, bro. Oh, work out is a previous week high and current external high. Just so we have it there. All right. Go back to NQ. Go on the daily. Obviously, from when I woke up, like literally not even 5 minutes ago, right? Um, I saw that we had like a boner candle up. I think that was CPI. Whatever news we had today, sweeping this. So we took previous day high, right? I believe ES did the same. Yep, ES also did the same. We took its previous day high. Let me see if there's a SMT at the lows. ES didn't take its previous day low. NQ NQ didn't take its previous day low. YM didn't take its previous day low. And the YM daily, I just don't care. Like, just look at this thing, bro. I don't care. Like, I don't. Next is the 4 hour. We see that obviously CPI, whatever news it was, came up and swept all of this. ES did the same. Check the lows. Um, 6 a.m. swept all the way up until 6 p.m. and NQ. Oh, NQ didn't sweep this, so we had a 4 hour SMT down here. See that? NQ didn't sweep the 10 p.m. while ES did. So we got our 4 hour SMT there. Now, typically after I see a 4 hour SMT, I go on to the 15 minute to check for a breaker, right? Which 100% definitely exists, right? Yeah, like swing high, swing low, swing high. Like there's a breaker somewhere here, but the thing is, like, fuck. Yeah, the thing is, right? Like, it was definitely confirmed by news. Like whatever the breaker was, 100% was confirmed by news like this. And honestly, we already hit the -2 of whatever breaker there would have been. And I'm also retired from using break. I'm not retired from it, but I'm 100% focusing way more on first serve alley gap because my win rate would be so much higher. Like if I only traded first serve alley gap. You know what I mean? So also, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is gonna be my last stream for a while. I want to adjust to like I want to just take the last 2 weeks that I have like not trading at all or trading really minimal because like I've been waking up at 8 a.m. this entire summer and I've been consistent for a while. So if it's gonna be a hard month, I'd rather let off a little bit and on top of that, just what was I gonna say? I just want to take a break in general. Like I'm gonna be back like to normal in like 2 to 3 weeks after school starts. So that's another thing I want to do. I want to make sure I get adjusted to school and then I'll start streaming again. My first week is I think like around the 26th, around the 28th. I don't know what day for real. But yeah, um, taking a look at what's going on here. 8:45. Didn't get 8:45. Didn't sweep anything on NQ. Same thing with ES. Um, YM same story except that we didn't sweep this at all. I'm honestly not expecting to use the first serve alley gap for anything bearish. Realistically, like something that makes sense would be us just coming down somewhere around here at 920 and then sweeping these lows. ES doesn't, and then we inverse it and then we take it to the upside. Or ES takes these lows, NQ doesn't, and we take it to the upside. Or some other random SMT, like it could be like this fucking low here, or this low. Like that's all I'm looking for. Just some sort of bullish SMT, and then I take the gap inverse, or like I don't expect us to be bearish today. The only reason why we would be bearish today is because the previous day high SMT with YM would somehow stick, right? As you can see, YM didn't take the previous day high, so that could end up being trouble for us. And again, like we did sweep out this major liquidity, and maybe we don't want all-time highs yet because for whatever reason, whenever I'm targeting all-time highs, not whenever but look, God damn. Just in general, when we're targeting all-time highs, it could be like a rough draw. But yeah, I'll be right back. Give me like 2 seconds, and I'll be back in the charts. Just in general, when we're targeting all-time highs, it could be like a rough draw. Well, I was actually leaving to grab something that was outside of my room, but it was actually in here, so never mind. But yeah, that's my top-down analysis for today. The Nas indices got all-time highs. I haven't checked the like I haven't actually looked at the damn those indices in a very long time. I'm not sure if they correlate to like the futures, but for me, like I can't look at them because I feel like it'd confuse me more. But I do think we're going towards all-time highs, and I do not think that spelling it out as AOT was a complete accident. Do you watch that? Like I watched that when I was like mad young. Like when I don't know how many years ago that was, but I used to watch that on DVR when I was little. And like when the final seasons came out, like I watched it while I was in high school, a couple years back. Peak fiction, by the way. I don't even know if you know what show I'm talking about. Maybe it was an accident, but bruh. Peak fiction, by the way. I don't even know if you know what show I'm talking about. Maybe it was an accident, but bruh. Yeah, that was my shit when I was mad young. Yeah, that was my shit when I was mad young. 4 hour bear and 4 hour bull. Like I see the 4 hour bull SMT. Where do you see the 4 hour bearish SMT if it's not with YM? Let me see if there's anything up here. So NQ took that. I see it. Yeah. ES didn't take this. Okay, so it's not all. All right, good call. All right, I didn't see that. What other? I'm assuming animes have you watched? Like I don't like know a bunch. I've only watched I think a couple. I don't watch anime currently. I think it was well, help me pass my eval. I have videos on my strategy, and in the description of that video, I have links to all the concepts you need to learn the strategy. So if you want to learn what I'm doing, like the videos on my channel, and on top of that, like I would not use my live streams as an alert service. This is not a what's it called again? Completely up to speed live. Like I'm pretty sure it's delayed by like maybe a minute. And on top of that, like I don't do these lives to give out like I do these lives so I can like what's it called again? Just give live insight on like how I trade the model that I posted before and just entertain as well. Like I like to stream. I hope the information in that video does like help you and also my live streams from previously, you know? Okay, but other animes I've watched, even though I'm not an anime guy, really, is yeah, Attack on Titan, Akame got killed, Michiko and Hachin, and I think that's it. Yeah. Oh no, it's Samurai Champloo. Grand Blue. I'll check it out. Let me search. Let me just put it here. I'll definitely. I'm not close to it, but I'm open to watching new things. I'm not closed minded. I'll check anything out. But yeah, those are the only four animes that I used to watch. I watched those because I was hella young and like what's it called? I didn't have nothing like I didn't have Netflix, so I was watching shit on DVR, and those were the main things they had, like those animes that were on like maybe Adult Swim or whatever programs they popped out on. New York Reversal. I mean, like I could assume so. We have that 4 hour bearish SMC that Swansea pointed out to me. We have what's it called again? Previous day high SMT with YM. I wouldn't be surprised if we come down here. I'm just waiting for first short value gap to appear, and if it makes sense with how I want to use it, then I'll use it that way. I'm not really too worried about making a good call out today because I did read price correctly yesterday. So, like, that's all I really be caring about. Like, if I read price correctly, so that when people watch these backs, when people watch these back, then they could see the model that I already posted. Like, okay, so that's how you're supposed to trade. That's how you're supposed to view it. But the only problem yesterday was that I got stopped break even because I was trading M and Q, and M and Q gave a boner candle to my break even when NQ didn't move at all. Like I don't get that, you know. But it's just part of the game. But the only problem yesterday was that I got stopped break even because I was trading M and Q, and M and Q. Yeah, 15 minutes till open. Oh yeah, and I promise you guys when the beta actually no, I don't even think I'm gonna be live like around the time that beta opens. But I will be live when this game drops, right? Y'all will see me playing this game like in the corner like every single day when I'm back. How do you know if your first FBG will hold? It's based on like what direction I'm trying to trade it in, and if there was an SMT before, and I typically look for an SMT between NQ and ES before market open or during market open, right? And I also do that top down analysis I just did, right? From monthly all the way down to 15 1 minute, right? To see what's a reasonable draw on liquidity on top of the fact that what also just what direction we're going towards. And then I'll look for an SMT before open. After we make the first fair value gap, I'll target whatever the nearest draw on liquidity is. And usually if we have like a what's it called again? Yeah. And usually if we have I can't speak, bro. If we have a daily objective further than the nearest draw on liquidity, then I can like partial at the first one and then leave runners. My favorite example is there was a stream that I called basically high. Like I said we're gonna take it. We had previous day high SMT. So I was expecting previous day low, right? And we presented a bullish gap, inverse it, and I took it to the nearby accumulation. And that was like 2-3 hour. But I told people on stream that you could hold that to previous day low, and that shit ran all the way down. But I couldn't hold it there because I have consistency rules with MFU. So, but yeah, you could usually hold that bitch till 3:30 or the daily objective. It usually does hold. It's just a matter of what direction it's going to go in. If it doesn't hold in either direction, chances are it was chop. I've rarely seen us distribute and then like take out both sides of the first fair value gap. If it happened, you know it is what it is. It's the game, right? But if it doesn't, then like if you just take it short and then it ends up being long, and it gave entry for longs, you were just wrong that day. You know, that's what I like about the model. You know, I'm not really questioning myself too much. What's up, Matt? How we doing? Also, really quick, I'm unsure if anyone's new in the stream. I've seen a bunch of familiar faces, but if you guys are new, please make sure to check out my Instagram where I post like all of the updates and I literally everything that goes on with me is on my Instagram. I promise, especially while I'm gone because I'm not gonna be on YouTube live as much. Also, I have I'm not gonna make a video for breakers probably because you know T Trades has that. I'm gonna make a video for the model, which might take a little bit longer, right? Because there's a lot of shit in it. And on top of that, I am gonna be working on something way bigger. Like I'm gonna like have like a full raw video. It's not gonna be like completely raw, but it'll be majority raw content of like me passing an eval or like passing an eval a lot or something like that, where I show you guys every single trade that went into passing that account, etc. Like I have like footage of me doing that already, but I want to do it again and I'll like re-record it like better. Like hold on. Yeah, like March combine full recording like in 5 days during the spring break I passed the combine and I recorded every single trade I took for it. But I want to do it again and I'll like re-record it like better. I'm gonna do that again eventually. Yeah, like March combine full recording like in 5 days during the spring break I passed the combine. You look for high time frame SMTs and go to the 1 minute for first share value gap. I mean like I just look at the high time frame for like general direction. You know, like if I see a previous day low SMT and then I see a 4 hour bullish SMT that occurred, I could be like it really depends on what my draw liquidity is. I generally think the next draw liquidity is this high. Right. Um, I would look for bullish SMTs to confirm that. Right. So I would have this 4 hour bullish SMT. Let's say there wasn't a bearish SMT at these highs. I'd be like, oh, there's no bearish SMT at the high. And then at market open, we gave like a 15-minute SMT, like NQ came down to the slow and ES didn't, and then we printed a bullish fair value gap or we printed a bearish gap and inversed it. Then I would be like, okay, we're long. We have the 4 hour bullish SMT. We have our draw on liquidity above. We have our 15-minute SMT that occurred at open, and we inverse the first fair value gap. I believe that'll hold bullish, and I'll take it that way. That's usually my thought process. I just don't like how this open kind of like it's not open, but you know, news did all of this, so now it's like kind of weird. Next time I'm live, I'm gonna have like the chat on the side of the screen, so then when people are watching this back, it doesn't just sound like I'm talking to myself. Ah. Next time I'm live, I'm gonna have like the chat on the side of the screen, so then when people are watching this back, it doesn't just sound like I'm talking to myself. What's up, Saiwan? How we doing? Yo, I don't know if I've seen your name before. If you're new, like, can you tell me where you came from? Like, if you found me on TikTok, YouTube, recommended, IG, Discord, let me know. I appreciate you for tuning in. What's up, Sai? Those three 15-minute lows look like a good target too. Let me look at you're talking about. I'm assuming these, right? Yeah, I wanted to see S&T happen on these lows. Like ideally, like I would want to see S&T there. Yeah, I'm not taking anything right now. I'm waiting till post open 5 minutes. So just popped up on YouTube. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate you tuning in. I've been trying to like just like this is my last live for a while. I'm not gonna lie, like, but thank you for tuning in, man. I try not to pay attention to 4 hour breakers because like sometimes they like confuse me. Also, they're tech. I don't even technically see like. Wait. If there is a 4 hour breaker, I don't think it's nah. I don't think there's a 4 hour breaker right now. I try not to pay attention to 4 hour breakers because like sometimes. Or maybe I'm tripping, but and this wouldn't be a 4 hour breaker, I believe. If this is what's confusing you. Swing high, swing low, close above this. It's this would be like a mitigation block, or basically an order block. Waiting for Thursday gap to get hit. Once where's Thursday? Oh yeah, this gap definitely an extra, but not next draw, but like it looks like a good draw. If we're bearish, for sure. It can. Like we have a 4 hour SMT up here. We have I mean we did have a 4 hour SMT at these lows, but this was more recent and I'm unsure if this will hold after we just had that big move up, swept all this liquidity. I'm just waiting to see like what the first fair value gap prints, and if it makes sense with my model, I'll take it. Like that's literally my entire process every day. I just mark out the high time frame, what I believe the high time frame draws are, and then I mark out what's it called again? What I believe the next draw on liquidity. I can't speak. I mark out the next draw on liquidity, and then I'll mark out SMTs, and sometimes I'll look at PD arrays. Ideally, I would want to see all time highs, but at the same time, it's starting to not make sense with like the 4 hour SMT up here. And if we do come all the way down here, like, are we really going to be bullish again? Like, that really wouldn't make too much sense, honestly. But at the same time, I don't know where my SMT would be if it would happen. So like, I would need a bullish. I would need a bearish SMT before market open. Not really, because we do have that SMT already. It's just no. Let's just wait for the gap, and then I'll make sense of it, like after it prints. I'm open to both sides, but honestly, I'm starting to feel more bearish, definitely. Also, just to mention, I mention in my videos all the time. Well, I mentioned in that video that it's always best to wait for the obvious setups. If you ever feel like you're uncertain, like you can just wait till the next day. I promise. Also, just to mention, I mention in my videos all the time. Well, I mentioned in that video that it's always best to wait for the obvious setups. If you ever feel like you're uncertain, like you can just wait till the next day. I promise. All right. NQ opened and took this low here. ES didn't take this low, so we actually just had a bullish SMT. We took the previous 15-minute high up there. We're in a 15-minute fair value gap. Same thing with NQ. See if the SMT actually holds or not. So far, we're kind of nowhere. See if the SMT actually holds or not. So far, we're kind of nowhere. See what YM is doing. YM's not doing much either. Check ES, staying in the same position as well. Still hasn't taken the low. All right, NQ starting to move down more. So. See what YM is doing. YM's not doing much either. Check ES, staying in the same position as well. Still hasn't taken the low. All right, NQ starting to move down more. So SMT is not holding. I don't believe so. Might be taking it to the downside. Might be. If we're bearish, the reasonable draw is right here. If we're bullish, the reasonable draw is here. But we still haven't even printed a gap, so. I don't believe so. Might be taking it to the downside. Might be. If we're bearish, the reasonable draw is right here. If we're bullish, the reasonable draw is here. But we still haven't even printed a gap, so. I'm surprised how ES still hasn't taken this low. Interesting. All right, so I'm surprised how ES still hasn't taken this low. All right, it looks like we might make a gap here. Just getting ready to market. Let's check ES one more time. ES still hasn't taken these lows. So that SMT looks like it's sticking, and we're about to print a gap. We have the all-time highs above us. We have the bullish SMT here. The 4-hour SMT above us may not stick. We're just gonna have to look at this. Let's check for SMT at these highs before the gap prints, and we'll see from there. Because that could happen. We could have SMT up here and then inverse the gap to the downside. Got to make sure. Just watch for that. My stop would end up being at the low here. The third leg of the gap is right here. Damn. That's a pretty big stop. Check the 15-minute. We haven't taken 9 a.m. yet. ES has taken 9 a.m. Looks like NQ is going to. ES is coming towards 8:45, I believe. Okay, we already printed the gap, so I would have to enter now. Just place my position. What is it at? What's 2R from here? Well, all-time highs is not too hard, but it's like damn near it. So I would enter there. I would still take it. 757.25. No, 400 divided by 185. four cons. I 757.25. All right. So now we just have to see if we get entry. We have all-time highs here. We have this SMT here that's stuck, right? We have this draw above us. We have all-time highs here, like I just said. This SMT below us right there, right? ES came up and took 9 a.m. NQ also took it, so there's not SMT up there. If we check YM, YM also took this high, so there's no bearish SMT there either. YM printed its first fair value gap bullish. It's here. ES printed its first fair value gap bullish. It's here. also took it, so there's not SMT up there. If we check YM also took this high, so there's no bearish SMT there either. All right. YM printed its first fair value gap bullish. It's here. ES printed its first fair value gap bullish. It's here.
Order filled.
All right, we have our stop loss placed. And now we just target all-time highs. And we watch for SMT. So be careful looking for SMT. And yeah, I mean, like, that's really all there is. That's all there is to it now. Yep, I'm in this. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream because this is going to be my last live for like a while. Not gonna lie. Okay, so NQ isn't taking this. Well, it's going to, but let me just check ES, right? Okay, so ES already took the high, and ES looks like it's about to take 9 a.m. So if you want to be extra safe, now that we took this high here, you can move your stop to break even. If what's it called again? You are pretty confident in the draw, just hold that bitch, right? If we don't have news at 10, right? No. Yeah. All right, so ES just took something because I just got a notification. Yeah, ES took the 9 a.m. candle. And NQ hasn't moved up yet. If you want to move your stop break even, it's up to you. But I don't think it's worth moving to break even yet for. Like after this high, definitely. But we do have a minor SMT at the 9 a.m. 15-minute candle high. Damn, my exit was your entry. Caught a 1 to 3 off that opening SMT. Did you somehow just short this move? Or did you like long? Like I don't understand what you did. Surely you're different. But I'm gonna partial at this high for sure. Because I don't know why I always feel uncomfortable when I'm longing at all-time highs. All right, so let's check the 15-minute again. NQ hasn't taken the 9 a.m. while ES has, and it's nearing this high here, which is not at all time. It's not all time highs. Okay. Check the 1 minute. Check NQ. No, the longs on ES off the open sold in a 1 minute BPR sent it in chat. I'll check it out. NQ hasn't taken the 9 a.m. Good shit though. ES has, and it's nearing this high here, which is not at all time. It's not all time. Okay. Check the 1 minute. Check NQ. No, the longs on ES off the open sold in a 1 minute BPR sent it in chat. I'll check it out. Good shit though. Ah. All right. Not gonna lie, it doesn't make sense for price to reverse back to my entry from here, I believe. Especially now that we're lagging. I wouldn't like to see that. I kind of just want to see us just run straight through this shit. Not like take so long and lag. Because we do have a 15-minute SMT. And now if I check YM, it's not that bad on YM either. It's just I would rather us be distributing way faster. All right, there's no reason to try to take an L on this trade. Move your stop to break even, y'all. This is now a free trade. Successful call out for my last stream for a while. There's no reason to try to take an L on this trade. Move your stop to break even, y'all. Well, I mean, I call it successful yet. My stop is at break even, and my TP is just up there. Let me see what ES just did. Did ES take this high? No, it's not taking its own high while NQ did, which is annoying. And then we have what, YM already looking like it's ready to come back. Okay, YM hit its first fair value gap. Let's see if it's gonna budge at all. Okay, no. The moment I move my stop break even. Well, yeah, that's why I moved my stop break even. It doesn't really make sense for us to fucking reverse down to here right now. Yo, this price action in August has just been like, that's why I moved my stop break even. It doesn't really make sense for us to fucking reverse down to here right now. Let's see what we're doing. Trump was talking? No way, you're lying. This is the second time in a row that I'm getting break even stopped by Trump. I don't even believe, like, I don't even want to believe you, bro. I don't even want to believe you. Let's see what we're doing. Yeah, no, there was a 15-minute SMT, but it was a fucking like SMT at what, this high. NQ took it, I believe ES did as well, right? And YM, no, YM took it as well. There wasn't even the SMT up here, bro. We didn't inverse the gap to the downside. Let me see if there's an SMT at these lows now. Let's check with YM. YM took these lows. NQ didn't. ES, oh, ES did. I wouldn't be surprised now if this gap ends up like still technically holding, but I'm not gonna enter long off of it. I'm not gonna annoy myself. What do you mean Trump is live right now? He's talking at 9:45 in the morning on a weekday, bro. During market. Oh my god, bro. Yo, again, if you voted for Trump, unsubscribe from me, block me on IG, get the fuck off my stream, bro. Not even related to price action. I don't fuck with you as a person, bro. Like, get the fuck off my stream now. Like, oh my god. I wouldn't be surprised if this gap ends up holding. Like, I wouldn't be. Because technically it's not stopped out yet. Like, your stop is supposed to be here. But I got break even, which was proper risk management. Because why were we lagging? Why did we have like a 1 minute SMT here? Like, I'm not. Oh my god, man. Well, if we're bearish, then we probably inverse it and then take it to what? These lows? That makes sense. I just, but it just doesn't make sense to short it because there was not even an SMT up here. Like if there was an SMT up here, then it would like really make sense to short. Like if I saw this SMT up here and we got break even, and then I saw let's inverse this gap here, I'd be like, yo, yeah, these shorts look green as fuck. They look clean as hell. I like them a lot, but I don't like them. I don't like them because there's no SMT. If any of you guys want to take it, like feel free. Like feel free to take the short. I'm just not taking it myself. That's probably what the direction is now. Yeah. All right. And even if we did inverse the gap, we didn't inverse the gap here, right? No, we didn't. Yeah, we would have inversed the gap here, and it looks like it may have not even given an entry. Let me make sure one more time. So there's no SMT up here at NQ. On ES, we didn't take the high. On YM, we didn't take the high. So there's no SMT that could validate my short entry here. I mean, like there is the 4-hour SMT up here that technically did hold since we didn't take this high. But bruh. What would a short from here even look like? Two R's right here. I mean, like this is a pretty clear draw. It's just like I don't have an SMT to back it. The only SMT there is technically right here when NQ was still taking its own highs on the 1 minute, and when ES wasn't. Like that's the SMT we have. Like yeah, and it doesn't even look like we're gonna retrace either way. We're already about to be at what would be 2R. Yeah, guys. I mean, like that's kind of it. Like I'm not gonna force myself to trade this. There's no really valid S&T I see above here besides that 1 minute, and I don't feel like taking a fucking 1 minute S&T, bro. You know what I mean? And then we did have this gap. Like it was working pretty well. Like we just bottomed, it's not bottom ticked it, but like basically no drawdown here, and then came up, and it just didn't take the high and didn't have S&T either. We had S&T on the 1 minute, like, and then reverse to our break even. So I don't think I have anything else. Even if we retrace to this gap, like it's really up to you guys' discretion to take this. Because again, the only SMT at the high, like at open, was this 1 minute SMT, and on top of that, well, we do have a 4 hour SMT here. You know what? It makes sense to short this. If we somehow retrace before we hit 2R, I'll enter. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're just gonna leave the gap, honestly. And you know what? I'd be fine with that at this point. By the way, again, if you guys are new, all of my content is gonna be on my IG. I'm not gonna be live as often the next couple weeks, if at all. So any type of updates, you guys should follow me here. Um, yeah, if you have any questions related to my model, my videos, or anything, feel free to text me. Also, let me know if you play Battlefield because I need a squad for the upcoming beta this Thursday. I'm tired of having bad teammates, you know. Do I have a new Discord? The Discord's not coming for a while still. I'm sorry. Um, I told y'all it's dropping in 2026, and just so y'all know, it will not be paid. It will be completely free. Everything that I teach will be free because I'm doing it out of my own will. Like I'm choosing to open up a Discord. So why would I be making people pay me if I'm willing to do that? If I'm willing to teach, you know. And on top of that, the model I trade is literally on YouTube for free already. There's nothing to gatekeep or hide. It's not like I'm bottom and top ticking the markets and have to like be all secretive and weird about it. I deleted the old cord, by the way. That's why you didn't get. That's why it's not appearing. Just so you know, Bash. And for context to everyone else, like that, the server he's talking about that got deleted, like before, like a while ago, like when I was just a regular trader out here, wasn't making anything public. Like I would be talking in random Discord chats, and I would make friends, and some people wanted to learn, and I would get on calls with those guys for free and tell them whatever I was doing, And I did make a Discord, but it wasn't anything big that I super promoted. It was just what I journaled my trades. Like I have like videos from I think like last year of me journaling trades in there, but like I deleted that cord so because I'm not gonna be hosting anything anytime soon. That's serious. Um, are we actually gonna retrace to this? I don't think so. Like, also, let me check the 15 minute right now to see if NQ didn't sweep 830. ES hasn't swept 830 yet either. YM is ready to take. Looks like it's ready to take highs. I know if I take this inverse and I lose, I'm gonna be mad. I know it. I know if I take this inverse and I lose, I will be mad. We have a reasonable draw on liquidity above us. We didn't have SMT at these highs. We just seem to do this for no reason. Um, I'm personally not gonna take. I'm gonna avoid this trade. It is up to you guys' discretion to enter on this short or not. I personally am not taking it. My discretion for not taking it is because of how weird the markets are moving and the fact that we have a reasonable draw on both sides. So at this point, I don't feel like, I'm taking it to the obvious draw on liquidity. I'm just taking a gamble on which draw is actually going to get hit first. Like, is it going to be these lows or is it going to be these highs and all-time highs? Like, I don't feel like it's obvious anymore. Before it was obvious. 4 hour SMT, SMT that at open that held, bullish gap. We have this high like literally right here. We tap into the gap, we start heading towards the draw. That's obvious. We have this regular draw right below all-time highs. That's a pretty clear read. And then I mean like that's kind of we have a 15-minute SMT at the lows now, which is why. Wait, do we have a 15-minute SMT at the lows with YM? Yeah, we have a 15-minute SMT at the lows now with YM, and that's what makes me say that it's not obvious anymore. Not because like I trust YM's SMT all the time. It's just the fact that I'd rather not see that if I'd already dealt with this when I was trying to enter off the shit. So. Eh, and what I said seems to be irrelevant anyway because it doesn't look like we're retracing to it. So, but yeah, guys, this is probably gonna be my last stream for a while. I'm not gonna be what's it called again? Live probably for the rest of the week. If you have any questions, want any updates, feel free to text me on here. Also, I'd appreciate any files that I want to get my count up on Insta because that's where I post the most, honestly. If you want to be on the close friends, feel free to text me for that. And yeah, I'm actually about to post on my IG right now too. So, but yeah, first server I got didn't even get a short entry. I'm glad you caught it though, man. All right, I just posted on IG. I'd appreciate if any of y'all like commented, liked. I appreciate comments the most. But yeah, if y'all enjoy the stream, if you're new, make sure to subscribe. My fault for 2 break evens in a row, but that's just the game. Sometimes August has been hard for a couple people else. I'm not gonna say everyone, because there's people who are eating for sure, no matter what. So again, thank you guys. I'm gonna hop off now because like there's nothing else for me to take. I'll see you guys soon. And also go check out my IG post I just posted.